And I said to her, yeah, of course, it's really simple. Food for me is like sex. And she's like, well, how so? I say, think about, you meet somebody, right? So think about yourself going to the supermarket. You see something you like. You touch it, you taste it, you lick it, you smell it. Then you take it home and you eat it.
Just real quick. Do you lick the fruit or the vegetables that you buy before you bring it home? Sorry. You just said you licked, like, yeah, not this one. No. I could see this. It was like, look at this crazy lady walking down the aisle licking the oranges. Like, ooh, which watermelon do I want? Oh, this is the one. Oh no, not this one. But well, I get it.
Maybe the order that I said it is not the right order. But if you first, something has to appeal to you first before you decide that you want to put that on your menu, right?
Correct.
Or you want to bring this home to cook it or to try it out.
Right.
And that's kind of when you're going out to date,
okay.
Right? You go out, you see a girl or a guy, and she looks good, and you get close, and she smells good. You smell, right? No, Carlos, you don't think so?
No, I just laughed. It's funny.
Why do you laugh?
Because come here, hey. Hi, my name's Los. Oh, you smell so good. Yeah, they're called creeps. They're on the subway. They stand behind you all the time.
Believe me, there is everything that connects to.
I'm joking.
Everything that connects us
it.
has a lot to do with smell and touch.
Absolutely.
And how it feels.
Absolutely.
If you have somebody that approach you that does not appeal to you,
right.
There's a lot of things. Sometimes the way they're dressed, the way they smell, the way they talk. There's lots of things.
Right.
And for me, I approach somebody or they get close enough, their cologne is a turn on, right? Because it tells me that they took a minute to put something on to be appealing.
So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am wafting my fingers towards her so she can smell my cologne. Yes? Tell me more. What are you saying? Go ahead.
And then you have something that connects you, right? At this point, you taste. And what does that mean?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. It also means that I'm going to kiss you because we're going to dance and we're going to connect and I'm going to buy you cocktails and you're going to loosen up a little bit.
Why cocktail?
Cocktail, beer, or wine.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And you get loosened and then you kiss me, I kiss you. And if you connect, you're going home. Or you maybe get a telephone call or something like that, right?
Okay.
And then it connects to something. Then you come home. Then we make love. Then we taste and we lick. We hope, right?
Well, yeah, okay.
If there's no licking, you ain't coming back to my house.
I'm on board on this fantasy ride here. I'm listening. My eyes are closed and I'm picturing the story. We're eating peaches in Paris. I got it.
So, started to cooking, and I thought about always living in my family. We cooked a lot, and it was always something that made us humble and made us also show who we really are. And I believe that the food is a representation of who you are. My favorite foods are Thai, Indian, and cuisine like Korean that has lots of spicy cuisine. It tells a lot about my character.
So you're spicy.
I'm hot.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Okay. You're hot and spicy. I'm going to go with both because after talking about the licking and the tasting, I'm pretty much like, I feel hot, but I also feel like a little spicy in my mouth. I need a sip.
You need a sip of beer.
A sip. Oh my, what are we talking about here?
We're talking about food.
Right.
And sex.
Yes.
And how they're related.
And how they're related, which is a wonderful segue. Which is actually, it's not a segue. We're just really kind of talking about it. The reason I came here, aside of to record this episode today, was also to, help you set up and so that you can get ready to start recording your own podcast.
That's right.
What's your podcast going to be called?
So my podcast is going to be called Sex and Foods.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Sex and foods. So like a lot of chocolate, a lot of strawberries, and honey, stuff like that. Is that what it's going to be about? Or what?
Not necessarily.
Okay, what?
A lot of food. So there are definitely different food that tells us the kind of people we are dating, the kind of people we are bringing home to ourselves. And that does not necessarily mean strawberry, chocolate, or honey. It can mean
diabetes,
black pepper. It can mean shrimp. It can mean oysters.
Oysters, I hear, are sexy, but I'm not a shell food person. So
aphrodisiac.
They say that.
They say that
unless you have allergies to iodine, and then
you
shrimp
die.
are bad.
But so it's not necessarily the chocolate. Not
gotcha,
chocolate
it's a little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything. So
right.
I have always said
food on people like sushi.
No.
Or are you just talking about foods that make you comfortable and make you feel like sensual? I guess, is that how you would?
No, it's more food that tells you who you are.
Okay.
Right? So you can go out on a date. I always say the first thing you should do with somebody that you meet is take them out on a date.
Okay.
If you're somebody who will taste anything and eat anything, and you go out on a date with somebody who would never taste anything, what do you think that person would bring to your bed? A lot of
mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese. And what's mac and cheese mean? Always the same thing over and over again. So I've always thought that food gives me a character of who the people are, who the person is, who I'm dealing with. So if I go out with somebody, because I don't expect everybody's going to try all the food of the world, but if I go out on a date with somebody and I say to you, well, guess what? I want to go to this place. It's the most amazing chicken wing place. I keep it the basic. I don't want to go exotic where you don't even know what the words are and what do they mean.
Right, I'm going to take you to Popeyes. We're going to babe. Hey, babe, we're going to Popeyes.
No. We go to a great chicken wings place.
Okay.
And
I'm down. I'm already down. I'm there. In my mind, I love wings, so I'm there.
Okay, because it's my favorite thing as well.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
So I go out there with them and we're going to have like chicken wings with maybe fries or chicken wings with celery or chicken wings with whatever rolls about at this point. And this person says, well, I really want to go out and I just want to have buffalo wings. I'd be like, okay, we are used to buffalo wings. What about the shiitake shiitake wings? Or what about the wings that are
Thai
made
chili is my favorite.
Thai chili? That's a really sexy one. Or the coconut ginger chicken wings. Or the tamarind chicken wings. And the person looks at me and say, no, I go to buffalo. You know what that tells me about that person?
What does that tell you? I want to hear what that tells you about that person.
Well, in my opinion, it tells me that person is boring. He never wants to think things out of the box and wants to always do things the same way. Never think about, maybe I can look at the other side of the fence and see what's there. Maybe I can take a taste and see what's on the other side. And that means, for me, that when it's time to go to bed and I says, okay, baby, we're going to make love today. And I decided that I'm going to bring ice in our bed. And I'm going to lick you everywhere. As I...
Please continue.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're talking sensually and I'm going to stare at you like, wow, this is really happening. She's really saying these words and I'm sold. I'm like, all right, wow. I'm going to drink some more now.
Or I'm going to bring honey. Let me just take it to the basics. Bring honey into your bed. And I'm going to smother your penis with honey. And I'm going to lick it clean. And this person be like, no, because it's going to be sticky. And I got to go home.
I don't know any asshole who would say that. I mean, there's probably people out there that say, I don't know. I would not say that. I'd be like, look what you did. You made a mess. Now you gotta clean it up. What's going on? All right, get to work. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, I'm sold. All right, I definitely want to hear you talk about food and how it relates to sex. That sounds fun. I mean, you're asking me why am I staring at you like this? Because it sounds. I could listen to this in traffic and be very relaxed.
Would you relax so hard? I'm trying to look for you to be hard.
Well, no,
relax.
but see, relax meaning that I won't want to kill anybody
on the highway
because you're driving in traffic. You're gonna go. You get a little crazy. You're like, this fucking idiot. But somebody will cut you off, and you're like, I don't care. I got honey. I've got a big jar of honey waiting at home. I think I'm good. It's I like that. That sounds. Am
I making you uncomfortable because you're looking down instead of looking me in my eyes?
No. That sounds great. There's only one other time where I've had a guest where they were like talking about sexual stuff, and I was just like, oh boy, this is a little. I feel a little awkward. I'm 8 again.
But Carlos, think about this.
Yes.
I want you to think about. Think about. I go out with this person, and I love wings because I love wings. The reason why I love wings is because I think that I'm going to eat with my hands. The fact that I am going to eat with my hands, it means that my fingers are going to be dirty, right? It also means that if that person is concerned about their hands being dirty when they're eating wings, it means they don't want to get dirty with me.
Right. Okay,
right?
I get it.
So
you have put it down, and I've picked it up. I am buying what you're selling.
So
it sounds dope. It sounds good.
So if I have a guy, especially in my first date, and I take him, let's go to a wing place, and he sees me taking up my wings, and I put it in my mouth, and I lick it, and I'm sucking, and my fingers are going through my mouth, and as I'm having my conversation, and I'm saying to him, oh my God, they're so good, and he is not turned on by this, I'm not taking him home.
Fair enough.
You know why? Because the minute I get to him, the minute we get a chance alone, is the same thing I'm going to do to him. Every inch, every flavor, every lick is going to be... Okay, I'm going to calm down at this point. Sorry.
It's okay. It's not. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's great. It is just awesome.
So that's what my podcast is about.
Got you.
So it doesn't have to be rated R, but it has to be real.
It's pretty.
Because it's what we are, and it's what the fact that we have missed in food. We think about fast food. Mm-hmm. We think about French fries and burgers and stuff like that. But those things don't have to be a bad thing for us, the way we eat it. Food has to be pleasured. Food has to be, you got to take your time to eat French fries. Dip it into the hot sauce or the tomato sauce or the mayo, whatever rolls your boat. But take your time and savor these moments, because these moments is what makes who you are, because the things we consume are who we are.
Now, speaking of consuming, which is very important, because I'm sorry to take you off your little segue, but a very important thing that I mentioned in the beginning, but you're going to be doing some cooking, like a live cooking show
on Instagram,
on your Instagram account.
It's definitely not going to be rated R.
No. I got we
is it like sugar dot like spice?
Like sugar dot like spice.
Yeah, and now this.
And please, ladies and gentlemen, follow that like sugar dot like spice on Instagram. She posts amazing pictures of food. She teaches about cooking. If you do not know how to make a roux or a sauce or some simple things, Ingrid will show you. And it's like, you can go to the Institute of Culinary Education, but if you don't live in the United States or you don't live close by, you can go to Instagram, and she'll definitely be posting some cooking classes up online. And also...
And before you go on, the purpose of my classes is we all have this New Year resolution in January that we want to lose weight. and I want to show you how to eat healthy for less than $10 a day.
Oh, I love it. I'm sold. I'm there. I'm all in. I'm gonna you're gonna send me a text message when you put this thing out because I am in.
Yes.
100% in.
Yes.
So I want to end this off.